In today's video, we'll be looking at the craziest Reddit stories ever. So as we know, there's a trend on TikTok where people upload their Reddit stories on a TikTok with some Minecraft gameplay in the background. I mean, I don't know who does that, Minecraft gameplay, like what? But anyway, these are some of the craziest ones that I've been saving to my bookmarks. So let's just take a look. This one's called "How Did You Start Having Fun with Your Sister?" This is going to be great.
How did you start having fun with your sister? We were playing Truth or Dare as teenagers with a few of our friends. Our parents were gone for the weekend and we drank some beers and were all a little tipsy. All
a little tipsy. This is going great. I can just tell where the story's going and I don't like it.
Other girls in the group dared me and my sister to tongue kiss. We did it quickly like it was nothing.
Oh my god. If that came up, the game is ending. That's the end of the game. I don't care how mad my friends get. But they did it. What the fuck?
But the other girl said that didn't count. We had to do it for 5 seconds. So we did. It was a real...
They did it again. They did it again, but this time for 5 seconds. Holy shit.
Kiss, and it was the first time I ever kissed a girl. It felt good, but...
His first kiss was a girl. Okay, no, his first kiss was his sister. What the hell? And he said it felt good? Bro, you good?
Remember, I had to pretend I didn't like it because she was my sister. After everybody left, my sister sat next to me on the couch and asked me if I liked it and wanted to try it again. I was so nervous but definitely wanted to. We kissed and of course I got the biggest hard-on I ever had. She let her...
Oh, nah, Sweet Home Alabama. Nah, this is... I don't think I can finish this.
Hands wander up my shirt and then down to my junk. I thought I would bust right then and there. She asked me if I wanted her to play with it. Of course I said yes. She was older and had been with a guy before, so she kinda knew what she was doing. She pulled my shorts down.
Nah, bro. Your sister is a predator. She is a predator, bro. Run away.
And as soon as she put her hands on me, I thought I had died and gone to heaven. I was literally busting all over the place in a matter of seconds. She was laughing and laughing. There was a huge mess all over me, my clothes and the couch. She got some tissues and cleaned everything up. I think she used the whole box. I went to bed and slept like a baby for...
Wait, what? How much is he coming, bro? What the hell? A whole box? Damn. Okay.
Hours. When I started to wake up, I thought I was having a wet dream. I was wrong. She was in there playing with me again. I don't think I lasted 30 seconds. It was a little longer than the first time, but not much.
Yeah, this video is getting demonetized.
There was juice all over me and the sheets. She was laughing again, but I didn't care. All I knew was how good it felt. She knew we had the house to ourselves, so she said, "Let me know when you want to do it again." Just the thought of her saying that made me want it. I don't think an hour went by when she asked me if I was ready. And of course I was. I think I lasted a couple of minutes the third time. When she called me into her room a little later for what I was eagerly expecting to be the fourth time, she was lying on her bed in nothing but a bra. She said it's my turn to help her. I couldn't wait to get in there. She taught me how to do it and she was soon flooding the bed. I think we did it to each other like 10 times in 2 days before our parents came home. That was a weekend I never wanted to end.
Oh my god, the weekend he never wanted to end. Bro, what?
Luckily, there would be more. How did you start having...
Okay, some of these I don't know if are made up or not. This one's called "What was the most bizarre intimate experience?" Okay,
what was your most bizarre intimate experience?
Hopefully this isn't incest.
What was your most bizarre intimate experience? So a while back I lived next door to this gorgeous airline flight attendant. She was a professional hedonist and I lost count of the times I could hear her having crazy intimacy through the adjoining wall of our apartments. I was in a relationship with my girlfriend at the time who saw my neighbor as a threat. So she was always giving her nasty looks and telling me what a slag she was. My girlfriend ended up cheating on me, then breaking up with me on my birthday, so I was pretty heartbroken and had low self-esteem at the time. Well, the blonde bombshell hedonist flight attendant decided she wanted to get revenge for all nasty looks my ex had given her over the months. So one night I hear a knock on my door and there she is wearing something I could probably remove with my teeth, and at the same time holding a 6-pack of beer. I invited her in and she and I had some beers and she played with a kitten I had recently adopted. Finally I said,
"She gonna be playing with something else soon.
Thanks for coming over and cheering me up. Want to watch a movie or something?" She replied very bluntly, "I would rather do you instead." She goes in my bathroom.
See, that's the type of direct thing that I want from a girl, Okay, this ain't about me, this is about the people, guys.
Comes out naked and lays down on my bed. Still in a state of shock, I clumsily and in the most awkward fashion take off my clothes, trip over my jeans, etc. I lean in and kiss her on the neck and she looks me dead in the eye and says, "Don't be a wimp. Do me already." Eyes wide, and kind of taken aback I did as I was ordered. On my first thrust, she sneezed. In fact, After every thrust I made, she sneezed. Turns out she was allergic to my kitten she had just spent half an hour playing with.
Oh no. That's not what you want, is it? Sneezing while you're speezing? Can't do that. You gotta speeze.
So here I was, just wanting a little tender affection and her wanting some hard revenge intimacy. Meanwhile, she is now sneezing uncontrollably while I'm inside her. The absurdity of it all overcame me and I rolled off to the side, still hard, and started laughing my ass off. It was pure hysterical laughter. I couldn't breathe practically. After a little bit, she gets up and says she's leaving unless I want to do her some more. And this just caused me to start laughing even harder as she left. And it was then on that day that I came to realize deep down in my very soul that God has a sense of humor. What was your most bizarre intimate?
Yeah, God does have a sense of humor, boy. Alright, have you ever caught your child doing something that shocked you? I have a feeling that all of these are going to be a little bit sus. Unfortunately, those are the Reddit stories that get views or they're incredibly depressing. So let's just take a look.
Have you ever caught your child doing something that shocked you? My two kids are seemingly at each other's throats about 106% of the time. So when we first announced that we were going to make an offer on a new home, it was no surprise that they immediately started arguing over who got the bigger room. When we went back to look at the house a second time, they suddenly turned into professional salesmen, each espousing the redeeming qualities of the room they did not want, trying to convince the other that the smaller room was, in fact, the better room, and they were willing, through an act of complete selflessness, to allow the other sibling the express honor of acquiring that specific high-quality piece of real estate right.
Okay, that's sus. If my kids go from fighting each other to wanting the smaller room in a new house, then that's sus, okay? They're up to something and she should have been sus.
Now for the low price of some square footage and a little less closet space. 2 days ago, we finally closed on the house. The room dispute, however, had not been resolved. It was that day that my children left me utterly shocked. My teenage daughter, honestly not known for her consideration or giving nature, announced that she would voluntarily take the smaller bedroom. She admitted that she had in fact had the larger bedroom at our previous home, and even though she is older, it was only fair that she relinquish her claim on the larger abode. My son, while initially jubilant with his apparent victory, was soon hit with a pang of guilt. His sister obviously wasn't happy. She immediately began picking my brain about ways to expand her new space. Was there any way to make the closet bigger? Could we buy her a wardrobe? Could we add some built-in shelves? My son broke into the conversation. He wanted to trade rooms. He said he didn't need the bigger closet as much as she did, and he didn't mind that the other room was a little smaller. She protested. He insisted. Most of all, he said, he didn't like the creepy shed door outside the window. My daughter reluctantly accepted. My son isn't afraid of a shed door. He just loves his sister. Have you ever caught your child?
Damn. That's quite nice. That was quite heart-touching. Wow. A good Reddit story? On TikTok? Wow. Is the creepiest thing you have ever done? Let's just take
What is the creepiest thing you have ever done? So I have lived next door to a very attractive girl just about my whole life, Anna. We're the same age and everything, so we grew up to become really good friends. Now Anna's a pretty attractive girl, but had had a boyfriend since about freshman year, so I never really got past being friends. But I could sense their relationship was a little off, so I brushed it off. Of course, her being so attractive had the girl next door effect, and I always had a huge crush on her even when I hung out with her. Now, we had hung out quite a bit, and over the time I had learned her garage door code to get inside. One day in junior year, I decided to stay home from school because I had a pretty lenient mom and just didn't want to go. By about 12 that day, I was extremely bored and intoxicated, and was trying to think of some things to do. I realized that her dad had a whole fridge of beer out in their garage, so I figured I could just go into there real quick, grab a few beers, and have a good day. Well,
yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. Alcoholic vibes.
Well, the thing is, we weren't really rich, so we didn't have cable. So after I got into their garage with the code, I figured I would just watch TV at their house for a little bit. After about 2 beers, I got a crazy urge to go explore the house. First stop, Anna's room. Immediately when I went in there, I knew I had to rub one out. So I did. I opened her drawer and took out her clothing. I smelled it while...
No. This is like an anime pervert's field day. I mean, these people actually exist in real life, and I'm not one of them.
While going to town. When I was about to unload, I realized I didn't know where to release, so I decided the best course of action was to let it off inside the pillowcase. I admired my work and
in the pillowcase?
Snooped the rest of her room and admired what I found. I found her diary and started scanning for my name. I found out that she has had thoughts about me, intimate thoughts. I found out what she likes. Over the next little while, I used it to break her up with her boyfriend, and got her to fall for me. About 5 months after I had broken into her house, I was in it once again, this time with her, in her bed, the same bed I had rubbed one out in without her knowledge 5 months prior. What is the creepiest thing you have...
What the hell? So the girl was probably sleeping on cummy pillow? Okay, yeah. Yeah, my trust in humanity is gone.